Well, hey, John, you're probably not going to like this, but here I am looking at, I took over editing from you, as you're probably aware. I've not made any changes. Everything's the same as it was. And I went over here and viewed it, and lo and behold, here are the reviews. So, I'm not sure what's going on. Now, it does result in an awful lot of white space down here. And there is one thing, this height 80 VH, that has to do with the viewing screen. So that's the only thing I can think of that it might be. So I'm going to arbitrarily change that to 500px. So let's save that and see what it looks like. The VH has something to do with proportion of the vertical height of the screen, like 80% of the vertical height of the screen or something like that. I don't use that for my CSS, but let's just see what it looks like now with what I put in there. So it's still here, still got a bit of white space. That's probably the 500 pixels. Let me just try to double check that. Yep, that's the height of 500 pixels. So most of them don't take anywhere near that amount of space, but one of them we saw was kind of tall. So I'm not sure how much space we should allow for it, because it does push everything down the page quite a bit. I'm trying to wait for it to cycle and see how much of this, there we go. So that one doesn't quite show the whole thing at 500 pixels. So I'm going to make it 600 pixels for right now and see if that will let you be able to see it. Just to see if by chance that was it. It's the only unusual thing I can see in there. But having said all that, when they showed the original concept of it, it was sitting over here below the bottom of the column. And given how much vertical room it needs and how much it's pushing down the rest of the stuff, I think that's probably the best solution. So we can easily create a new field. It can be a generic field to put anything that we want to down here. For this client, we can use the iframe, and then for others, whatever you want it to be. So let me know if you'd like me to do that. Again, it's a quick and easy thing to do, and it will get rid of this long blank space over here. So let me know about that. Thanks, John.